This is a color check here. Color check. Video color check. Oh! Feels good to be in my easy chair. Oh, boy, it was a tough weekend. I mean to tell you. Come here. Like dopey pupper dog here. He's coming. You get my slippers, boy. Get my slippers. Go get my slippers. Yeah, there. He'll be off looking for those for a while. Just follow the smell, boy. Yeah, it was a tough weekend. I started the weekend off pulling an all-nighter at a graduation at a school that I always do, just past Binghamton, New York. Ooh, got a little sleep yesterday. Woke up, lingered through the rest of the day while the rain fell, made it harder to stay awake. Boy, I tell you, the drive back from Binghamton, which is about 60 miles away. It's like it was in the twilight zone the whole way home. I was so whipped. But anyway, then didn't get to bed as early as I should have last night. Got up, went to church, went out, had dinner with my family. Came home, opened my Father's Day gifts. Well, actually, we went out to dinner. I opened some there. Came home, got this lovely shirt. Still got the tag on it. It's a nice shirt, and really, really nice weekend, but tiring. Oh, I don't know. You probably relate to this. You know, every year is just the same. I think, okay, when the kids are out of school and they're all home, things will slow down. Yeah, right. And then some point in the summer you think, okay, when the kids go back to school, things will slow down. Then it's Christmas. Then it starts all over again the year. Here comes one of my daughters who should be in bed.
Brushing my teeth.
You heard it, folks. It's a historic moment. I should videotape. She's brushing her teeth before she goes to bed. No, actually. Yeah, that's a good segue into what I was going to talk to you about. This is my tribute video. This is my 100th video. And I'm not going to spend my 100th video doing a tribute to my friends on YouTube, who I probably could stand to, or my subscribers, who I could probably stand to. I'm going to make this video a tribute to my family, my kids, because I seriously believe if it weren't for my kids, I'd be nothing. My life would be a waste. Seriously, I say that with all humility. I got the greatest kids in the world. Now I'm going to straighten up so my daughter doesn't hear me. And I'm going to prove it to you by showing you some of the fabulous gifts they got me for Father's Day here. Hey, but that's going to be at the end of the video, so you got to stick around. Good night.
Good night.
But this is kind of cool, too. Today's June 21st. Just to prove to you how much, little time I got. I still got my third part of my Parable of the Plants video to put up, but I just haven't had the chance. I mean, it's been done. The thing's been done like 2 weeks ago, this past Friday. In fact, I had a video that I made since then that I recorded 2 Sundays ago that's got me singing a song, and I've not had a chance to post that one. But back to this. I was saying this, today's June 21st. This is a very significant day in my life, besides the fact that today is Father's Day. My first Father's Day that I had in 1992 was on Sunday, June 21st. There was also a significant event that happened now 35 years ago that I'll mention towards the end of this video also. But I want to mention my kids. And I don't know where to start. Okay, here's a music stand here. Bless the Lord, we are blessed to have a musical family. Now, if you were here during practice time, maybe you wouldn't think that. No, I'm just kidding. No, my daughter plays the clarinet, and it's one of my daughters. My youngest daughter plays the clarinet. It's right there. I should turn the camera, but I'm too lazy. I don't want to get up. She does a great job. She's always good. I mean, when she first wanted to play the clarinet, we thought, yeah, clarinet, she's not going to like that. And she picked it right up. Unbelievable. she'd play whatever you want. You know, you just hum it to her and she could play it. My middle daughter, she wanted to play the trombone. You know, the kids in this area are supposed to start doing their music when they're in 4th grade. She was kind of double that. She was almost in 8th, but she was actually in 7th. Okay, last year. And what all she wanted to play, of all things, the trombone. Now, she'd started off wanting to play the guitar, and a lot of kids probably want to play the guitar. She started learning some chords and everything, but just never really caught on. Then she wanted the trombone, so we thought, okay, yeah, sure, we'll play along. And she could play that thing really good, got a really nice tone. Reminds me of Glenn Miller. Seriously, I mean, she really sounds good. And, you know, she can hit those notes. It's amazing, really, because you got to have an ear for the note when you play the trombone because, you know, well, those of you that play the trombone know. And I've come to learn that myself by hearing her get praised up by one of her music teachers last summer. My eldest daughter, she wanted to play the saxophone this year. That one didn't happen. Appreciate the interest. But she's a good singer. In fact, they're all good singers. We should do something with that. Maybe the Lord will give us a chance to. Boy, there's so many things I could mention about my daughters, and I've always wanted to post more videos and show you their growing up. And hopefully at some point I will be able to do that. Oh, let me show you a picture of my kids. These are my kids. This we took today. It's a traditional picture that we do every year. And you'll see what I'm talking about right here. Oh, that's my mother-in-law. She wouldn't want me to show you that picture. Here it is. Hopefully it shows up. There it is. I think it's showing up good. That's my family. Every June 21st, we meet there. Oh, and you see my lovely wife in that picture, too. And my wife, I should make a tribute video about her. You know, there should be Wife's Day, you know. I could really stand to praise up my wife, you know. We take care of each other on Father's Day and Mother's Day. Actually, this year I blew it and I got her earrings and a necklace that were almost exactly the same as I'd gotten her some years ago for her birthday. I'm a failure, but I got her some other stuff in the meantime. And she's gotten some purses off QVC that I've given the okay to, and so she's happy. But you notice in that picture there was a gravestone. It was on this date. In fact, my clock just told me it was just past 10 o'clock here tonight. It's about an hour earlier than this, in June 21st, 1974. It was actually probably close between well, no, it's about just after 9 o'clock. Then my dad passed away. And you know, I learned something just this past year that was kind of interesting. That right around the same time as my dad passed away, my sister and my mom were traveling down the road. They were almost head-on by a drunk driver. Just barely got missed. You know, I think of that as Satan was given. You know, I used to say, you know, the Lord took my dad. But really, it was God allowed Satan to take my dad, because God has nothing to do with death. He's given the keys of death over to Satan for a short period of time. Satan will take the life of folks when the time that God allows it to happen. And Satan went just a little too far. Thought he'd take a couple more lives, his demons and satanic forces, but God wouldn't allow it. You know, I could have instantly been a little orphan Annie. You know, this year, well, the last couple of years, we've taken this picture of my dad down, put it in front of the gravestone. I wanted to have a picture of my dad just to post, just for documentation. There's my good old dad. I remember him at the breakfast table looking over at me with that smile on his face while he's stirring his coffee. And bless God, my dad's in heaven. I was going to make my 100th video my testimony, but I thought this was a better opportunity, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to do this and show you these things. And I think time's up now. I'm not going to be able to show you this cool stuff I got. Well, I'll show you real quick. Probably have to edit it off because it's going to be too long of a video. Dad rules there. Here's Joe Cool Dad. Here's my Yankee shirt, the only Yankee shirt I got this year. I guess my family felt I had enough Yankee shirts. Oh, and by the way, none of those fit. I gotta lose some weight. Got Night at the Museum soundtrack, and another great movie this summer. Oh, I got a Spock bobblehead. This thing is cool. Okay, well, bless the Lord. Thank you for watching. My testimony's coming up here soon, Lord willing, and like that. And I gotta get some video software for these new cameras I got. Oh, I got a new camera too, which you can't see, but I'll show you that at some point too. See you now.